Hey everyone, Loomis here, and I'm back with another Langrisser mobile video. So today we're going to go over the new mercenaries that dropped today for next weekend's Apex Arena. Now I'm going to be honest with you guys, these mercenaries are not as good as last week's, but there are still some decent ones that we can try to use this week. So without any further ado, let's get into this. So the Landius is not as good as the one from last week, since the last one had 6 stars and this one only has 5 stars. But, this Landius still has pretty decent stats. It has 2 runes, it has the Bloodline, it has the Overlord, so it's definitely usable, and if it's better than your Landius or you don't have a Landius, I would highly recommend putting this one in your box. I would rate him as a usable. Okay, so this Lana, it has the Astaroth, the equip's okay, magic, the enchant is not so good, but It has really low intelligence, it's below 700. It does have the 2 runes, but having intelligence that low and no summon, if you're already using a Lana and for some reason this Lana is stronger than yours, feel free to use her, but otherwise this Lana is just not that great. Next we have Leon here, and Leon, the 842 attack is okay. It has decent equip with Rough Season Chant, which is good. But again, this is another situation. If you have a weaker Leon than this, then you can use your Leon here, but I wouldn't be rushing to put him in your lineup. Next, we have Matthew here, and he has the dubious distinction of being his worst class, a Shadow class. Now, it does have an EMB and stuff, but, the attack number is really low. It does have the guard bypass, at least it does have a pro tag buff. If you were using Matthew, you probably have a stronger Matthew. Otherwise, I wouldn't be rushing to fit this one in your box. Next, we have the Shifano here, which is 6-star, which is nice because it means her talent, anytime she uses a skill, it will cool down by 3. So that means you can demolish an unlimited amount of times. You can desiccate unlimited amount of times. So that's cool. Her intelligence is low, but not awful. She has the Miracle Staff. This Shifano is okay. Shifano's a little bit more of a niche character in terms of the teams, the team building. The boxes that work really well with her, you kind of already use her, and you're probably going to have a stronger Shifano than this. If for some reason you don't, put her in your box. And if you're wanting to try her out too, this might be a decent week to try her because you could have a worse Shifano, but I'm not rushing to put her in my box. The next we have the Zerida here, who first I should mention is only 4-star. So the mobility only +2, it's not that great. The stats are okay, but it is the demon class. There are still a number of holy healers around, so I'm not going to be able to kill any of those. And the skill number is low. It's trying to supplement the commander's trying to supplement the skill by running Blazing Sun. But, the skill is still only okay. Odin's is interesting on Zerida, but you have to stay within range. You can't run away fully and get it to proc. So this Zerida, I wouldn't use it unless you don't have a Zerida in your box currently. Then you can use her as band bait. Otherwise, your Zerida is probably better. So I'll rate her as band bait. Next, we have a Chris here. The good news is this Chris has Gift of Eternal Light. Bad news is that it's a weak Chris, and Chris is already a poor PvP character. So the speed boots are a weird choice. It doesn't have the extra skills that might make her a little bit more valuable, so I would not use this Chris. Then we have Hein, who is interesting here because his stats aren't the best, but aren't horrible. He has the 2 runes. Obviously, he has teleport. The equip's only okay, but if you have, if you want to try using a teleporter in Apex and you haven't yet, and this Hein's stronger than yours, he might actually be fieldable, just because of the teleport and the shenanigans that come with it. So based on that, I would rate him as a potentially usable character. Next we have Kirikaze here, and this commander Vega I think must be a Pokemon trainer because he's trying to catch them all with enchants here. This is literally probably the worst mercenary I think we've ever had. Do not use this under any circumstances. It is just horrible. Avoid, avoid, avoid. And then lastly, we have Jessica here, who, if she had mass heal, that might be a little bit more interesting. But because we have another teleporter in Hein in the box already, who is better, I don't think she's usable because, bad stats, doesn't have the mass heal, just, why would you use an inferior teleporter? So to summarize it, I would rate Landius as a use, a Hein as a maybe use, and under specific circumstances, potentially Chiffoniel, Lana, and Leon as, maybes, and then Zerida as bandbait. So that's it for the video today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And as always, if there's anything that you would like to see me talk about in a video about Langrisser Mobile, please let me know in the comments. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later.